They say the German Shepherd is the ultimate dog. They say it's loyal beyond question, protective without hesitation, intelligent enough to learn anything. It's the hero in movies, the soldier in the canine unit, the friend in your living room. But here's the truth. The side that almost no one in India tells you before you buy one. This dog can be the best decision you ever make, or the one you regret for years. And the difference comes down to whether you understand what this breed truly demands. The first mistake? People assume the German Shepherd will adapt to their life. They imagine it sleeping quietly while they're at work, playing with the kids in the evening, guarding the house at night. But this is a working breed with a mind and body that never rest. A couple of walks a day isn't enough. A backyard isn't enough. This is a dog that needs purpose, structured, daily, meaningful work. Without it, the Shepherd will invent its own job, and you probably won't like the results. You'll see it start with barking. Not the occasional someone's at the door bark, but constant alerts at every sound. The delivery man, the neighbor's bike, a bird on the wall. Then it becomes herding behavior, pushing your children into corners, cutting off guests when they walk in. Then it's full-blown problem solving, opening doors, escaping gates, destroying furniture. This isn't random misbehavior. It's an underemployed shepherd doing what its instincts tell it to do. Then there's leadership. The German Shepherd doesn't just obey commands because you're the owner. It's reading your body language, your tone, your confidence every second. If you hesitate, it senses it. If you shout out of frustration, it notices. If you set a rule one day and ignore it the next, it learns your rules are flexible. And here's the dangerous part. Once a shepherd stops respecting you as a leader, it starts making decisions for itself. Sometimes those decisions are harmless, other times they're not. Owners in India often get caught off guard by the level of attachment this breed forms. You think you want loyalty? A German Shepherd can become your shadow, following you from room to room, watching you constantly. It sounds sweet until you have to leave for work. Without training for independence, that loyalty turns into separation anxiety. And in this breed, separation anxiety is intense. We're talking about chewed doors, shredded cushions, and hours of non-stop barking, which quickly becomes a problem in apartment complexes or close-knit neighborhoods. The protective instinct is one of the breed's most celebrated traits, but also one of the most dangerous when it's unmanaged. A well-trained German Shepherd can tell the difference between a real threat and normal activity. An untrained shepherd in India, where strangers, visitors, and street vendors are part of daily life, can easily overreact. Barking at harmless people, lunging at passing bikes, blocking friends from entering the gate, these behaviors feel like protection until someone gets hurt or a neighbor complains. And this breed's exercise needs go far beyond what most Indian owners expect. A short walk before breakfast is not enough. These dogs need structured runs, obedience drills, scent games, agility work. They need their minds challenged as much as their bodies. Without that, all that energy and intelligence becomes frustration, and frustration becomes destruction. Add in India's hot climate, and you've got another challenge. Timing exercise to avoid heat stress. If you can't commit to early mornings or late evenings for activity, this dog's energy will turn inward, and not in a good way. The regret also comes from health problems. And in India, poor breeding practices make this worse. Cheap breeders prioritize profit over health, and buyers choose based on price. The result? Dogs with hip dysplasia, elbow problems, and spinal issues before they even turn 5. These conditions are painful, expensive to manage, and in some cases, life-limiting. By the time the owner realizes they should have chosen a responsible breeder, it's too late. The damage is done. Here's another hidden truth. The German Shepherd will mirror you. Your discipline becomes its discipline. Your chaos becomes its chaos. If you're calm, consistent, and confident, the dog will follow your lead. If you're impatient, reactive, or inconsistent, it will reflect that right back at you, magnified. And most owners aren't prepared for that mirror being held up every single day. In India, I've seen it happen countless times. The puppy phase feels manageable, even easy. But by 10 months, the shepherd is bigger, stronger, faster, and more willful. The daily demands grow, the training sessions feel harder, and the dog's behavior starts to slip. Arguments happen in the family over who's responsible. The dog gets fewer walks, less attention, less training, and the problems snowball. That's when owners start thinking about rehoming or chaining the dog in the yard. And at that point, the regret is locked in. But here's the flip side. When you meet the German Shepherd's needs, when you lead with confidence, structure its day, and give it purpose, you get a partner unlike any other. A dog that can learn complex commands and execute them flawlessly. A dog that can be gentle with children, respectful with elders, and fearless in the face of danger. A dog that doesn't just live in your home, but works with you to keep it safe. The reason 90% of owners regret it is not because the breed is impossible, it's because they wanted the image without the reality. They wanted the loyalty without earning it, the protection without training it, the companionship without providing leadership. They thought the German Shepherd would fit into their life without realizing their life had to change for the dog. Conclusion: the German Shepherd is not a beginner's breed. It's not a casual pet you can figure out later. It's a commitment to daily leadership, mental and physical work, and a relationship built on respect. If you can give it that,